I know we've been focusing on, everything that has happened in Montgomery, but I have been keeping my eye on this fire that has officially destroyed an entire Hawaiian town. And man, when I tell you this thing looks bad, it looks bad. I was reading probably about 2 days ago how people were diving in the ocean to avoid getting burned by this fire. And the reason why it has spread so far and wide is because of hurricane force wind. Hurricane Dora is headed towards Hawaii, and you know how the outer band, the winds and everything will a lot of times arrive before the storm does. That's why the flames were just blowing in every direction. And it literally looks like there is absolutely nothing left in this town. And my condolences to the 36 people that lost their lives. Unfortunately, when you see this, you can believe that number's going up. And you know what this reminds me of? Paradise. Some of y'all might remember the Paradise fire in California where that entire town was destroyed as well. Wow. You know how many people are displaced? They said thousands of people had to be moved out of the area. And wow, this is truly sad. And it just goes to show you everything can be wiped out in no time. And there's really nothing you can do. So there is a huge search and rescue going on in Maui. And they said this will be ongoing as the fire remains out of control. So at least 36 people have been killed after a devastating wildfires swept through a historic town, Lahaina, on the Hawaiian island of Maui. The unprecedented fires, they said it was made worse by strong winds from Hurricane Dora, which fanned the flames, burning down the entire neighborhoods. Mm-mm-mm. The fire remains uncontained. Winds decreased overnight on Wednesday, but remain a challenge. There is little rain in the forecast as well. Thousands of people have evacuated from their homes across the island, and a state of emergency has been declared. Yeah, I saw that Biden recently made a statement on this. So both the Coast Guard and the US Army have been deployed to assist in a search and rescue. Local government authorities in Maui County said a huge search and rescue operation is underway with some people still unaccounted for. They're saying they are estimating about 271 structures that have been destroyed by wildfires. And the governor, Sylvia Luke, said it will take years for Maui to fully recover. Unfortunately, when whole towns burn down like this, if you want to recover, in many cases, you may have to do this on your own. And I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you, not only from fires, but also, ladies and gentlemen, even hurricanes. There are places that were destroyed in my state from Hurricane Sandy. Those places did not get rebuilt. I think sometimes the media and this government is telling you an illusion. There are many of these places that have burned down. They have been destroyed by things like earthquakes, hurricanes. in all kinds of ways, and they were never completely brought back. So I can see they're trying to tell you the same thing, but there's all kinds of evidence that they do not rebuild and they do not recover. So President Joe Biden, and I did see this earlier, offered his condolences and has said the government is working with airlines to help evacuate tourists. Yes, and I did read that it was a big tourist area over here in Maui. And wow, can you imagine you paid all that money to take this vacation just to be ran out of there by fire? So he goes on to say, I have ordered all available federal assets on the island to help with response. He said in a statement, I urge all residents to continue to follow the evacuation orders, listen to the instructions of the first responders and officials, and stay alert. It makes me, when I see this, it makes me wonder what is communication like in that area? It may not be available all people in that surrounding area because of the fire. And I'm just saying, but after viewing several of the pictures and looking at some aerial shots that were posted online, oof, y'all, it would probably take, even if, let's say, hypothetically, they brought this place back, it'll probably be about 2 decades, you know? And how many people would come back? When your house is completely burned down, you can't come back to that area. They're going to have to build their lives somewhere else. I mean, the place is a big hazard right now. And they got to bulldoze all that stuff out of there and get rid of it and clear off the land. That in itself is going to take a long time. And then rebuilding, you're talking, I would say, minimum 2 decades. And, my heart goes out to the people that are unaccounted for. Hopefully, they made it out of there safe and they're out of the area altogether, But what a tragedy, y'all. It's definitely not the first time we have seen entire towns burnt down, but I think it's even worse that they're admitting the fire is out of control. They have zero control over this thing, which means there's a potential for it to go on and burn down hundreds of more structures in that area. Y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.